y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my most recent favorites. These are going to be favorites from August and September. Since I didn't do one in August, we're going to round them all up here. So without further ado, we are going to jump right into the products. So I do have a ton of skincare and a little bit of makeup and one kind of accessory item, but to start I wanted to mention a podcast. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before on my channel, but I'm a huge fan of podcasts. I listen to them all the time. The radio in my car hasn't worked in longer than we should talk about today. So I instead listen to a lot of books on my Audible app. This is not sponsored. Why would it ever be? Audible doesn't know who I am, but I digress. So anyway, I listen to books on Audible and also podcasts. And one of my most recent favorite podcasts is called Glowing Up. And it's two girls who are really, really smart and hysterically funny. And they just talk about glowing up all day on their podcast. And that's anywhere from beauty to skincare and makeup and exercise and healthy eating and not so healthy eating, which is the glow down. But it's a really, really funny podcast and I really enjoy it. I recommend it to a couple people and they have also enjoyed it as well. So I thought I would mention it today on this here situation. So it is called Glowing Up. I will leave it linked down below so you guys can check it out if you are interested. So that's my well, I guess it is still kind of beauty related, huh? Anyway, let's do a bit of makeup first and then we'll move on into skincare. So starting off with makeup, I don't have a ton of makeup for this current favorites because I have been off work for about 2-3 weeks now, 2.5 weeks, and I just haven't been wearing a ton of makeup, you know, in my everyday situation. But if I do choose to go out and want to look a bit more put together, I do my kind of minimal makeup, which includes just really brows and concealer, and if I'm really fancy, a little bit of bronzer, but mostly brows and concealer. And so for that, I have just gone back to my long-standing love and favorite, and that is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. For my everyday kind of no makeup look, I use two colors. I use chestnut. It's about to be chestnut. Yeah, chestnut under my eyes and just like the littlest bit that honestly you can blend in with your finger. And then I also use a Monday to kind of conceal areas of like pigmentation on my skin that I will want to kind of give an overall more even complexion. So these two are old favorites. I won't go on and on about them because you guys know I love them if you follow my channel. So that is that. The next makeup item, when I have been wearing foundation, I've kind of been between two, and honestly in August, this one was more of a favorite and I absolutely love it. And it's my most favorite foundation, I think, from the drugstore. No, I take that back. It's my second favorite foundation from the drugstore, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I can't exactly remember if I've ever talked about this on my channel. I think I have, but I really do love this foundation. It's a good color. It's honestly a smidge warm for me, but I can still make it work. And it's a little bit slightly more tan than I am right now, so I may have to get another color if I want to continue to use it, but absolutely love it. It gives a matte finish, but it's not a super dry matte finish or a flat matte finish, if you know what I mean. It's more of a satiny type of finish. So I mean, for drugstore prices, this is pretty good, so I don't mind that the color's a little bit off. Currently I can always just pick up another one and not be out too much. So that is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Love it. Now, if I'm not wearing that or haven't been wearing that, and more recently I've gone back to an oldie but a goodie once again, and this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I have two colors here, and I should probably have mentioned, in the Maybelline 340 Cappuccino is the shade that I have. But in the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, I have Y455 and R510. 455 is the color that I usually wear all year round, but when I'm a bit more tan, I either switch to or just mix in a little bit of the R10, the R510. It's the foundation that I have on today. It just gives such a nice coverage. It's medium to full, definitely buildable coverage, and it just has a nice skin-like finish. It's not too matte. I'm not really on the board with a bunch of super matte foundations right now. Just the way my skin is set up right now, I just can't do it. So I tend to lean towards something that's more skin-like or slightly dewy is also okay with me too currently. So this Makeup Forever is just beautiful. It photographs beautifully. It's very comfortable to wear. It's very long wearing as well, and I just absolutely love it. So once again, this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and I love it. It's so good. So good, so good, so good. So moving on to another makeup-y item, not necessarily product, but item. This is a brush, a makeup brush, a little paddle brush. I'm sure you've seen these a million times. They're similar, but not they're similar, but not exactly the Artiste line of brushes, which kind of was the first line of brushes with this round paddle-like feature that I've ever noticed. This one is actually, I kept the box because I knew I was gonna forget. I found this one at Marshall's, and what's so funny is my girlfriend, I think, has the same one, two of my girlfriends, and they both like rave about them. And we were all together one day and getting ready, and they're just like walking around putting their makeup, and I was like, where's that brush from? And they're like, it's like $7 at Marshall's. And I was like, shut up, you like it? And they're like, we love it. So I was like, oh, one day I'm gonna pick up one of those, and I completely forgot about it until recently. I was in Marshall's. I was like, let me grab that brush. So this is it here, and it is by the brand The Creme Shop. Never heard of these people before in my life. It's The Creme Shop. It's called the OMG brush, which is pretty hilarious. Oval Multi-Use Gentle Brush is what OMG stands for, which actually is pretty cute. I didn't realize that's what it stood for. So yeah, it's a really great brush. It's really soft. It covers really well. It doesn't leave any streaks when you're applying your foundation. And when I tell you, you can be done with your foundation in like 2 seconds flat, it's so good. Now, this handle is a bit flexible, but I'm okay with that, because then as I'm pressing it into my skin, it's just not so abrasive, like it flexes with the curves of my face, if that makes any sense. I just really enjoyed it for $7.99. I mean, you can't beat that. The bristles are really densely packed, but they're also very, very soft. It's a really freaking good brush for $7. So I kept the box for 2 reasons. One, because I wanted to be able to tell you guys about it and try to find it online, so I can link it down below. If I can't find it, just know if you go into Marshall's, they should be able, they should have it. But secondly, I wanted to keep the box because if they have different sizes, I would be interested in getting something for maybe like a concealer or, you know, a little nose contour or something like that. So it's just a really good brush. It's so cute. It's got a little rose gold handle. I mean, $7.99, you can't beat that. So I absolutely love that brush. Love it, love it. All right, so the last 2 makeup products that we have here today are lip products, and these are from the Desi X Katy collab with Dose of Colors. And I have the lipstick More Creamer Please. This is it here. You guys have seen me talk about it if you watched my most recent video. I absolutely love this color. That's it there. And then secondly is the gloss, over the top lip gloss. Now, I have pros and cons with this gloss. I really, really do like it. I don't like to wear it alone because it is, if you don't mix it up well, it is slightly gritty, slightly. But that doesn't bother me that much, surprisingly. I would have thought I would have hated that more, but I don't. So it's really pretty. This combination is gorgeous together. So much so that in the restock, I did pick up one more Creamer Please for myself and one for my friend because she loved it. Once we were out together and I put it on, she was like, where'd you get that from? I was like, I'll just get you another when it comes out. So that is More Creamer Please and Over the Top Lip Gloss from Dose of Colors and the Desi x Katy collection. So that wraps up all the makeup. Now the rest of the, oh no it doesn't, haha, I lied. The last item is a blush, and this is from NARS, and it's the blush Outlaw. It's just a pretty mauvey, pinky color, and it's got a little bit of shimmer in it. And it's just beautiful. Now that we're officially into fall, thank goodness, although it's 80 degrees today, I'm ready for cold weather, you guys. I can't even deal anymore. This is just a good, deeper kind of mauve-y pinky blush that I like to pair in the fall, winter time. And I've been going ham using it every day. Actually, today I don't have it on because I told myself you cannot wear that blush yet again. You have too many blushes to wear one that often, so stop. So I did, and so I'm wearing something different today. But this is just a beautiful kind of mauve pinky color there, and it's just really cute. I just really like it, so I thought I would share it with you today because I've been wearing it like a crazy person. On to some skincare stuff. So I haven't been wearing makeup a ton, as I mentioned, but I have been trying to be super diligent in my skincare routine and making sure that I'm taking care of my skin as we transition in these months, as I go through treatment, all of that good stuff. So I've always been a fan of the Tatcha oil cleanser. I've used it over and over and repurchased it a million times, but I wanted to try something a little bit different, and I was kind of perusing Sephora's website to see what I may be interested in, and this one from Belief popped up, and it's a cleansing gel oil enriched. It's what it says. And the reviews on this one really talked about it being good at cleansing and breaking down your makeup and getting that all taken away, but it also was good at kind of leaving your skin still a bit moisturized, which I was pretty interested in. So I thought I would give it a try, and I really do like it. I love that it comes in a little pump here. It was a little bit less expensive than the Tatcha one, but the reviews were really good as the ones for Tatcha were, so I figured I'd give it a try, and turns out I really like it. So I've incorporated this into my daily kind of cleansing regimen, or nightly cleansing regimen. So that's number one. Number two is so good. So this is from Aesop. I think I've talked about some Aesop products here on my channel before. They are an Australian-based company. They were based in Melbourne, and when I first went to go visit my friend out there was one down the street from her house. They're in the States as well, but there was one down the street from her house, and we would go past every day on our way to the train, and they have little samples of lotion out. You get a little lotion and kind of go on your way. And so I went in there and picked up a few things and really kind of fell in love with the general kind of mission of the company, and how they have really natural ingredients and are really ingredient driven. And so there's one here in Chicago, obviously. Is there one? I think there's just the one, but you can maybe purchase these at other retailers as well. And so we went there and kind of looked around, and I love their geranium body cleanser, but I wanted to try something a little different, and this one is a Rose by Any Other Name body cleanser, and I love it. Love it. So it does have a hint of rose smell. It's not overly rosy, which is fine by me. The issue that I was having is I was previously using the L'Occitane almond body oil, shower oil, I think it's called, which I absolutely love, but I really like a lather. I can't get past it. I've tried it. I went through an entire bottle of L'Occitane, and it doesn't foam. There's no foaming component to the cleansing, and it was slowly driving me insane. So I wanted to go back to a foam cleanser, and I picked this one up because it foams really well. It's a really beautiful scent, and I just like the company. So, and I do believe, no, that's probably about the same price as the L'Occitane. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. So anyway, love that one. It's my new favorite cleanser. On that same kind of vein, I've also been interested in picking up some aluminum free deodorants, and there's so many out there. Actually, Aesop makes one, and I was interested in trying that out, but it's pretty expensive. It's like $35 for like a little spray, so I haven't kind of made that jump yet because that seems a bit intense. But I've been kind of hinting here and there, looking around, trying to figure out what I was into. I mean, there's so many out there that you can try. So I could literally just go to Whole Foods and pick up one, but you know, I was sitting around, and I thought I would kind of start to investigate online what the different options were. And a YouTuber that I follow here. Her name is Mrs. Lola Land on YouTube. Her first name is Laura. She talked about on her Snapchat this particular brand of deodorant, and I thought it seemed pretty interesting. And I sent her a quick message, and we kind of text back and forth about it. And she really, really enjoys this one, and she knows a couple people in her life that enjoyed it as well. So I decided to pick it up, and this is called Native. I think it's too bright for me to show you on camera, but the brand is called Native, and this is the coconut and vanilla scent, and it's their most popular scent. They will tell you on the website that it's their most popular scent, and it smells really good, but it is an aluminum-free deodorant. The thing with aluminum-free deodorants, most deodorants are deodorants and antiperspirants, and so the aluminum component makes it also an antiperspirant. I was interested in maybe just giving a shot to something that didn't have aluminum in it and see how it would work. And so I picked this one up. I actually picked up two, the coconut vanilla and also the rose and magnolia scent. The rose and magnolia scent is not my fave. It smells really good. It's not as effective, we'll say, as the coconut and vanilla, and I don't know why. I think it honestly is just my body chemistry doesn't work well with that particular deodorant, but it works really well with this one, and I've been using it for about a week and a half now. They said to give it a solid 2 weeks before, you know, you can see if it has any effects on your skin, if it makes you break out or anything like that, but so far so good. I absolutely love this one. It smells so good. It's interesting. It has a really good smell that I didn't think I would enjoy. Like, I'm not a vanilla-y person per se, but that one I really like. It smells yummy. So, some other skincare items that I wanted to mention really quickly. This one, also for this deodorant, I will leave a discount code below. It's not mine, it belongs to Laura, but I will leave it down below if you want to get some money off if you decide to try the Native deodorant. The next item that I wanted to mention today is a serum that I've been pretty excited to try. So I don't know why you guys would know. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on camera, but my friend and I are always kind of swapping new and different and interesting skincare things that we want to try, do, see, whatever. And so I've been telling her, or squawking at her mostly, that I am on the hunt for a vitamin C serum. Like, I really want some vitamin C in my life, mostly because I had some breakouts earlier in the year that are still persistent and slowly like a turtle fading. But then also, as I was going through treatment, I got this really gnarly rash, which is so lovely. And it was kind of all on my back and up my neck and really around my jawline. And so it's left a couple little friends that I would like to go away. So my face is clear. I'm not actively breaking out, and I haven't had really bad breakouts in a minute, which is amazing. But at the same time, I have this really dark pigmentation that just annoys me to no end. So to that end, I wanted to add a vitamin C to kind of help, because vitamin C has been known to help with lightening pigmentation from dark spots, aging, sunspots, things like that. So I wanted to add this in. So the one that I have been enjoying and trying is from Timeless. I believe the website is Timeless USA, and it is the 20% vitamin C plus E plus ferulic acid serum. And that is it here. And so I have heard good things about it. I've heard that it it's helpful to kind of lighten those dark spots, as I've mentioned, that I'm interested in trying. And I heard this from a young lady whose name I don't remember. Shoot, that's terrible. I'm gonna link her channel down below. Her channel's name is Hot and Flashy. She's hilarious. She is a YouTuber here, and she does a lot, like really in depth about skincare and stuff like that, and I absolutely love her. And I discovered her from the podcast that I mentioned to you guys earlier today. They talked about her in a video. I'm in the podcast as well, and so I went over and checked out her channel, and she's got a lot of really good information. And so this was one of the things that she recommended. And so what I also enjoyed about this, it's $25. Like, it's really, really affordable. And they make them in batches, I believe, I read. And so it is good 90 days from the purchase date. And so you can extend the life you put in the refrigerator, but other than that, at least you know it's made in small batches and it's good and quality ingredients. And I've been trying this for about 2 weeks now, and I really do enjoy it. I have seen, I don't know if I want to see or if I've seen some fading of the dark marks. They actually don't look as dark as they once did. It's not an overnight thing. It's definitely a gradual thing. And it's super gradual if you're doing it without any assistance of any vitamin C or anything like that. So I think it's still going to be a slow process, but not quite as slow as if I were doing nothing, if that makes any sense. So there's that. Timeless, which I believe the website is timelessusa.com. I'll link it down below. And this is the vitamin C plus E plus ferulic acid serum. Whole mouthful, let me tell you. So to that end, I have also been going nuts about all sorts of serums and oils and just putting it all back in my skin. My skin's been a little dehydrated, a little bit dry, so I've been trying to kind of keep it together with a little bit of extra TLC. And so the last thing, almost the last skincare item that I wanted to talk about today is from Kiehl's, and this is the Daily Reviving Concentrate. It is a revitalizing blend of ginger root, sunflower, and tamanu oils to help correct the visible appearance of skin fatigue, which was really interesting to me because if you are dehydrated or if you are just tired or if you are exhausted from day to day, your skin shows it. And I did notice that I was just looking a little bit dull, a little bit tired. I mean, with good reason. It ain't like I'm just sitting over here eating bonbons. I guess I got some stuff going on. But at the same time, I don't want to necessarily look like I got something going on. So I've been definitely trying to add back to my skin the things that are needed to kind of help get it going. So this has been super helpful. I got this from Macy's, I do believe. Yeah, Macy's, and I really like it. It is yellow. I just added in. So usually in the morning, I cleanse, I tone, I put on my ferulic acid plus vitamin C. I put on my Daily Reviving Concentrate. I put on my sunscreen, and then I do nothing, or I put on my minimal makeup, which is like brows and a little bit of concealer, and I'm done for the day. So that is that. Those are my skincare items that I have been absolutely loving. The last thing that I've been loving is not skincare or makeup, but I believe it's beauty related because it is beautiful. And these are the rose gold and matte frames from Key Australia. Y'all know I love me some Key sunglasses, and these in particular are my favorite styles. These are part of the most recent release from the Desi collection with Key Australia, and they are the rose gold lens with the matte frame, and I absolutely adore them. I wear them every day. I mean, they're pink. Those have been my favorites. I know this video is probably 800 million years long. I apologize in advance. We'll try to edit it down a little bit, but it's been a hot minute since I've been here. Thank you guys so much for your patience, and still hopefully some of you will check out this video. We'll see how that goes. I know I've been away for a little bit, but I've been, resting and feeling better. Some days not so great. Some days are better than others. Today is definitely a better day. It's better every day. So I do appreciate you guys kind of hanging around and still checking out my videos and all of your lovely, lovely comments on the hiatus that we unfortunately had to take. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.